Hey everybody, Mike here. Going to do another vinyl update video. I haven't done a video in a while, but today I got in the mail a couple days ago actually. But I just put together my new turntable system. Like I showed in the short video, not a big audio file. I'm not going to drop $300, $400, $500 on a turntable when most of my, about 90% of my record collection are used or older records. I won't spend $35 on a new record. I just don't want to do that. Maybe one or two special ones that come out. But for me and my needs and my budget, I'm loving it. It's the AT-LP60 and audio engine, A2 plus speakers, powered speakers. No muss, no fuss. Takes up not a lot of space, and it sounds really good to my ears. So here's some new vinyl that I picked up. This one is like my only new album, and I bought this at a recent concert. I got a really good deal with this and a shirt bundle. But this is the new Diamond Head, self-titled Diamond Head, which I absolutely love this record. I couldn't stop playing it for a long time up to when I was getting ready to go to the concert, and I bought this album after the new year. It came out in 2016. I bought it this year in 2017, and if I had bought it during the year, definitely would have made my best of top 10. It's a fantastic record, and if you're familiar with Diamond Head and haven't heard any of their new stuff, I strongly suggest you go check this out. But this is a really neat. It's got the take the record out, but it's got custom labels and a lyric sheet. So I thought it would be nice to have it. Plus, it's autographed. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the band autographed it. So they were spectacular in concert. Great album. Really enjoy it. So these are some. Today I went to Indie CD and Vinyl in Indianapolis in the Broad Ripple Village. Just picked up a few new records. All of these records are records that I have never owned before, except for one on any format. I had one of these on cassette, and I just wanted to replace it with a record if I ever found it. That's the one. If you can hear it in the background, it's off pretty low. But this is the Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. Wonderful album. Has a lot of great songs on it. Middle of the Road being one of my favorites. Back when the Chain Gang was a Radiohead. Time the Avenger. And My City Was Gone, my personal favorite off the album. So I was really happy to find this at a pretty decent price and really good condition. Good one. This was a birthday gift, and this is one that I've never owned and have always kind of wanted, and this will make Scott Waters really happy. This is Ted Nugent Double Live Gonzo, and it's pretty awesome. Nuge in his heyday, doing what he does, which is rock and play guitar. Speaking of guitar, another one that I've never owned and found today. I thought at a ridiculously good price for the shape that it's in. The jacket's not in the best shape, but you don't listen to the jacket, you listen to the record. The record looks like it's in good condition. And this is Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and other assorted love songs. Of course, with Eric Clapton and Duane Allman played most of the guitar work on this. I hate to admit, as much of a connoisseur of classic rock as I claim to be, this is an album I've never been all that familiar with because I've never owned it in any format. Everyone knows Layla, but this is a record that I've wanted for a long time, and it will be a very good one to try out on my new system. So happy to come away with that today. Another one that I've never had, and I was kind of really happy to find this one for less than $8. A triple album, which you don't see very often. But this is Paul McCartney and Wings Over America live album. I've seen the movie, the video version of this, and the band sounds spectacular live on this album. And it's got most of the Wings hits that I've always liked, and of course some other of Paul's Beatles tunes. But I think this is an excellent live album. It's energetic and raw and has a very good live sound. And rather than spend twice as much money or 3 times as much on the remastered CD version, I thought, wow, what a pretty good find to find it on the record. I didn't know that it was a 3-record set, but I thought this was a great deal for under $8. And then another one that I've never owned. Believe I've never owned this record in any format, but know all the songs. I've never owned Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, and again, this this is an album that's usually I've found that most of the time when you find it anywhere in any kind of decent shape, it's gonna be around $5 to $10. Not been able to find a decent copy in the dollar bins anywhere, but I thought for the $5 price. The jacket's not in the best condition, but again, you don't listen to the jacket, you don't listen to the sleeve, you listen to the record. The record looks like it's in good shape. So happy to finally have this, one of the rock's all-time great records. And another one I was excited to find that I've never had in any format is Robert Plant, Pictures at 11, his first solo record after Led Zeppelin disbanded. I believe this came out in 1982. This has the blistering track Burning Down one side, and admittedly I'm not real familiar with a lot of the other songs on this record. When I listen to this, it'll pretty much be music that I've heard for the first time. So looking forward to putting that on the platter and spinning that. And then finally, the last one I came away with is self-titled Black Oak, Arkansas. Most everybody knows who they are. Again, for just a couple bucks, the record's in decent shape. I like some of the early Black Oak, Arkansas. That nice, dirty southern rock kind of feel. The Jim Dandy being, I think, the biggest influence on David Lee Roth. I mean, without Jim Dandy, we might not have David Lee Roth. I don't know, but not comparing Black Oak, Arkansas to Van Halen by any means. But I've never owned this record. I don't have a lot of Black Oak, Arkansas in my collection in any format. I've got a couple of other records, and I don't think I have any of their CDs. So looking forward to getting this one on there and listening to it. So that's kind of a short video. That's what I came away with today. Happy to have my new system set up, and the next order of business is to maybe invest in a spin disc or spin clean or something a little bit better than just the regular brush and wash. Because, like I said, most of the records I buy are older, and I've got some that were really cheap that need some good cleanings. So if anybody has any recommendations on how they clean most of their records, let me know in the comments. Just don't yell at me for my choice of record player. I know most people either love or hate that LP60. It works for me right now, and if I want to upgrade to the 120, I can always do that whenever. But for right now, works perfect. I'm really happy to have it. My records sound a whole lot better, and hopefully now I won't get any complaints from the neighbors when I play them. So good to be back. Do some more videos here when I have some time, and even though none of this really classifies as metal, I'm the metal head, so don't be afraid to let them know you're metal. Bang your head and throw the goat. I'll see you next time.